This person is so loving and wants to build a really great relationship on solid footing, and they are so intentional about how they do that. They pray about you. They want to call you to say goodnight. They want to call you to tell you that they love you once you start saying those things. Like, they are so intentional. They want to build a life with you. And I'm getting, it's also sweet because it's like, you know, at first they'll text you goodnight, right? Then they're gonna pretty quickly get to like calling you to say goodnight. Then once you start saying I love you, like they're gonna call you to say I love you. Like, they don't want to just send it in a text. Like, they want to hear your voice. They want you to hear their voice because they want to. They like, that intention is important. There's like a lot of this like throat chakra energy, and even I'm seeing like with the Ace of Cups, this color, you know, cups is heart, but this color is your throat chakra color. And oh my gosh, I'm just seeing now the Queen of Crystals on the bottom of the deck, which is also like air sign energy. It's like this throat chakra energy. They really want to speak this because they're so intentional with how they do things. They're a very intentional person. Okay. I also keep seeing 101. That might be a synchronicity for you. I was also getting that it's not just about that they're like on the phone with you all the time, because they have, and 111, oh my gosh, I just realized my timer was at 111 and it's 111 as I'm recording this. Okay, so this might be something that you're manifesting, especially because we also have 2 aces out here also. So this might be something that isn't even in your energy yet, but this is something that you can manifest forward. But I'm getting that like they are very intentional. So it's not just that you're spending like all your time with them on the phone like all the time. They call with a purpose, and then like you both kind of keep going on with your day. I do feel like you are... These people each seem to have their own places that they live. Like, you might have a roommate, but I'm just getting that like you don't live with family or anything like that is what I'm getting. Okay, but I just want to look more into the long-term relationship possibilities, especially with the 4 of Wands here. So thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look at the long-term possibilities for this person who's so intentional with you and wants to, you know, call to tell you goodnight and tell you that they love you and everything like that. By the way, my name is Beth, and I do offer trauma-informed intuitive tarot readings at the link in my bio if you ever are interested in getting a personal reading. I don't DM you. Okay, so what I'm getting is that kind of how I talked about in part 1, where you have really just like had these beliefs about how especially men aren't going to like meet your needs, or like you just feel like it's like the bar's on the floor. I see the 10 of Crystals coming out crossed, and so to me it's like showing you that like, look, this is actually how things get better for you. You might have had trauma in the past, because the fact that I even mentioned that I do trauma-informed intuitive tarot readings, like that seemed, I don't know, I don't always say that I do trauma-informed. It always is, but that might be important to you. Okay, like that you probably come from maybe having like some traumatic type of like romantic relationships. And with the 10 of Crystals, so I'll just show it this way, you can see like this is somebody who's really been hurt like multiple times. With the fact that it's coming out crossed, it's like the sun is coming up. The sun is going to be rising, and the sun is rising in this relationship to show you that like all of the things that you went through in the past, it doesn't have to keep on happening anymore. And I'm just seeing like this possibility of really great long-term commitment. Ace of Stars. Now we have 3 of the aces out here also. So again, this might be something that you're manifesting. But this is somebody with the King of Crystals coming out who is very intentional, like I was saying. And so like this person is going to lead the way for you. I feel like you have maybe not felt like you could trust men. Again, this really does feel like a gendered reading, okay? I feel like you have felt like you couldn't trust men to take the lead, and you are feeling much differently with this person. Like they are breaking down these walls, these barriers that you set up with the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands that we saw in part 1 that allow you to have a better connection. It scares you a little bit, because I think you're scared to trust, but that's part of something that you have to do here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we need to tap into a little bit on advice for you, so that of like how to call this in and how you're going to feel, like, and how you'll feel will be part of how you can like manifest this. So let's do that in a part 3.